Hey, yo! Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. We're watching Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood right now. We were on a hot streak, alright? I was gonna watch another one last time, and then I didn't, but we're watching one this time, and I'm very excited. I still hold that excitement from the last time I watched these. We're on a really good run of episodes right now. This whole arc is very interesting. I'm loving the inclusion of Olivier into our cast. She is awesome. She's up there in my favorite characters now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. She's left a pretty big impression so far. She's awesome, and you know I love Armstrong. I've been saying that from the beginning. That's Alex, I guess, Armstrong. This is Olivier, and she's, let's be honest, she's just kind of like, in my opinion, a hotter, cooler version of him. And she's got a sword, and she outranks him. What else am I supposed to say right now? She's awesome. And then last time in episode 26, we saw her cut down General Raven. That dude had it coming. He was being a creep all episode. He's been a creep. Been saying I didn't like him. Glad he's out of the picture and buried 6 feet under some cement. I'm cool with it. Seeing how she convinced him to like give her some information about all this, to like confess all of like what's been going on to her, was really interesting to see, because she kind of like broke him down and really read him, you know, and saw through like his desire for youth. And I think they showed it a lot pretty well by like the way he kept touching up on her, and like he definitely has like a desire to maintain youth, and he likes younger women and everything, and she played into that. She was acting all kind of like shy-ish, and you know, letting him get all close, and even like appealed to him through saying, she said something along the lines of like, I really dread getting old, you know. That was something he could relate to, and she knew that, and she outwitted him, and it ended up costing his life. Only problem is now we got him out of the way for Kimblee to do whatever he likes, because he's got ultimate authority now. Since he's acting under the word of Bradley. Not ideal, because now he's gotten Winry over here fairly quickly, by the way. I don't know how he got her over here so fast, but he did, and that's pretty worrying. That's where we ended off last episode. I don't really know what this means. I've been saying Winry might show up here, but what I was saying before was that she might show up here and like be protected by the people of, you know, Briggs, since they're gonna be on our side now. But like, Kimblee's in charge. I don't know what this means. He's got a hostage. Winry's just the best hostage. But yeah, I am definitely curious to see what's gonna become of this. Also, I got a comment last time. I'm gonna start reading y'all's comments, because I feel like I should be. I don't know why I haven't been doing that so far. Thank you to everybody who does leave comments. I always appreciate it. So this was from Katrina8883, and they just let me know that Homunculus don't have children, and in parentheses, Hohenheim does. And that is actually something I can't remember if I'd cut out of last episode's reaction, but I did mention that. The fact that he is different because he did have children, and I think I cut it out because I wasn't sure if that had ever actually been confirmed, that Homunculus could not have children. And that was something that, you know, they'd shown me through Bradley. You know, he has an adopted son, so I kind of had assumed that, but I'm not sure if it had already been confirmed, or maybe, you know, maybe it's just like that was my confirmation, I guess. But again, thank you for commenting. That is an important detail that I must have missed putting into the reaction. And I see that you put a comment on a previous episode letting me know about the panda situation. Somebody else let me know about that too. Y'all are very helpful. I would not have known what was going on with this panda, because I'm just sitting here being like, that's definitely not a cat. Yeah, but that's about it. Before we hop into this, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to help, you know, support the channel and its growth. Feel free to check out any other series that I put out, and drop any comments if you feel like I've missed anything. There's anything that you want me to know. It's always welcome. I always encourage it. And yeah, that's about it. So let's hop into this. This is episode 37, The First Homunculus. Now that is an interesting title. Whoa. Okay, why do y'all look scary? Right? Oh. Yeah, what are you doing with Winry, homie? Was it literally just to bring her up here to fix this?
後で手続きをしておきますよ。
ありがとうキンブリーさん。
あんまりキンブリーを信用すんなよ。
なんで？いい人だよ。
No. No. But
ロックベルさん、イシュバールで命を落とされたお医者様ですね。遺体を収容したのは私の部隊です。あと一歩間に合わず、私たちが現場に着いた時にはすでに。
そうですか。
意の倫理に従い、最後まで意志を貫き通す。ご存命のうちにお会いしたかった。可愛らしい娘さんと一緒に写った写真を大切そうに持っておられました。心の支えだったのでしょう。
あいつがイシュバールで何をやったか。
him and his honeyed words, bro. Oh.
のこと知らないんだ。
Uh-huh.
注意の話。
大好きなんでしょ？ウィンリーちゃんの子。
Did she say that? I don't even remember. Ah.
何か違うこと。
Relax, man.
エド。
It can't be the first time.
変なのに惚れたんだろ。
なんか言ったか。
Dude's bugging. Dude, that is like, that makes me cringe every time that they mention that. Upgrade.
前のより全体の強度は落ちるけど、要所要所は強化してあるよ。
What does that mean? Does that mean we're getting it broken again?
なんでローを出ている。
さあね。これが国家錬金術師の力ってやつ。
やはりこれが一番しっくりくる。おう、M1910 回。
She's a geek, man.
この可愛い。
You gotta relax. I want you to stop blushing. Dude, the beef he's got with Ed is so funny. This guy weirds me out too. He's kind of like odd. He seems nice though.
さて、オートメイルの感想も無事に済んだことですし、仕事の話をしましょう。
なんで僕は出してくれないのかな。
今は鋼の錬金術師殿だけ出すように言わ。
Put some respect on Al. Why does he specifically want Ed?
わざわざウィンリーを連れてきて、我々の手の内だって強調してるし。
Right.
焦っちゃダメ。
Can't act up now.
チャンスを待つんだ。
Yeah.
もう1週間も経っています。
ギリギリだな。
A week has gone by since I went?
暗闇で1週間となると。
彼らの精神力を信じよう。
穴の奥で何が起こるか予測できません。24時間経っても戻らなかった時は穴を塞いでください。
わかった。そうしよう。レイブン中将の件は私が個人的にやったことだ。諸君らは何も見なかったし聞かなかった。私に全ての責任をふっかけろ。
Protecting her men. That makes me think that she will not leave these guys to die if something were to happen. But we'll have to see.
これからは先手を取らないとね。ブリッグズは守るに長けた集団。種ともに秀でたものだからできること。だから攻めに長けた東方軍と組むのが最善。というのがオリビエ様の考えだよ。
タッグの相手に選んでいただけるとは光栄だ。
いいよ。オリビエ様が欲しいのは東方軍の力だから。マスタングはむしろ消えろってさ。
もし私が保身のためにこの情報を大総統に売ったらどうする？
ありえない。マスタングはそういう男ではない。
She is a great judge of character. They have, I mean, they know each other though.
光栄だね。ご婦人、あなたは
アームストロング家に代々仕えし、花屋のおばちゃんさ。
ヒューズよ。理解して支えてくれる人。
Oh, he's still talking to Hughes?
共に戦ったことのある戦友から出てくるものなんだな。この花。
変な人。
どうしよう。
こっち見てる。
Jeez.
気をつけろ。敵がいるかもしれん。誰かいるぞ。
Dude, that guy's cut in half.
大丈夫だ。わかるか。俺だ。よく生きててくれた。お前たちだけか。他は。
Are they just lost? It's in the walls!
早くここを出ないと。あれはダメだ。影が来る。落ち着け。おい。
It really is like just in the darkness. What is up with that? They just let him go? Why? What?
夜分に失礼いたします。ごめんなさい。あの人今出かけてるのよ。わかりました。お預かりします。ではよろしくお願い。セリム、まだ起きてたの？
はい、玄関の音がしたからお父さんが帰ってきたのかと。
ホークアイ。
Whoa!
こんばんは、ホークアイさん。
はじめまして。
こんな時間まで
I told you there was something up with this kid. I think the spoiler I know is true. So what are we saying? That this kid is the shadow?
聡明なご子息。
This kid's lurking around the tunnels? Wait, this is called the first homunculus. What are we saying?
出るけど、容姿だから遠慮なく自慢できるの。まあ、ブラッドバカと言われるけど、容姿だから遠慮なく自慢できるの。出来がいいのは、あの人の質問かもしれないわね。
Bradley's side. Oh man. Fake kid, fake
大
kid.
佐の話によると、キング・ブラッドレーは幼少の頃から実験体として育てられ、
Right.
天涯孤独のみ。
Dude, is this kid older than Bradley? Oh, creepy. Ah, the spoiler was true. Stepmother?
以前にもどこかでグラトニーというホムンクルスに背後を取られた時の感覚です。
Hmm.
セリム・ブラッドレー、一体何者で
So
すか？
Pride was Pride the first.
得意の銃を抜かないのも良い判断です。あなたでは私に勝てません。
あなたもグラトニーと同じホムンクルス。グラトニーとは比べ物にならないプレッシャーを感じるわね。
奴と同じレベルだと思われるのは心外です。
The first homunculus. Pride has always seemed to be a bit more like powerful, more in charge. Because Sloth was definitely taking orders from Pride as well.
始まりのホムンクルスと言ったわね。それはどういう意味？
言葉通りです。本当に度胸がありますね。あなた、こちらの仲間になりませんか？
Please no. I say no. No more. Dude.
無駄な脅しはやめてくれないかしら。人質を殺しては意味がないでしょう。
よくわかってますね。でもホークアイ注意。あなた
This is crazy. Bro, a shadow power? That explains why Pride was just kind of appearing as like a voice before. He was hiding in the shadows. Dude, every shadow, or he might be in there.
まず一つ目、スカーの捜索。見つけるだけです。後始末は私の死後、スカーと逃げている可能性があるドクター・マルコーの捜索。
Okay.
ター・マルコがスカート？
そして三つ目は、このブリッグズに血の門を刻む。人々を殺め、憎悪と悲しみをこの地に刻む。
Oh, whoa, whoa, hey. Like who? You're just gonna kill everybody here?
人を殺す覚悟もなく軍の犬になったのですか？
殺さねえ覚悟だ。
Hmm.
殺さない覚悟。
分かってて協力してんのか？
Yeah, what did they offer
世
you?
界の変わる様を見てみたい。
は？
人間とホムンクルス、どちらが勝つのか。世界が何を選ぶのか。名乗るホムンクルスに人間が滅ぼされるとしたら、それこそ歴史的瞬間。
Why? You're just obsessed with like power?
ホムンクルス側についてるんだ。
忍術を遠慮
You're
な
just
く
obsessed with alchemy.
ですよ。
まともじゃねえな。
True.
ようなものが生き残れば、それは世界が私を選んだということ。生き残りをた戦い。こんなやりがいのある人生はありませんよ。錬金術師とは皆自己中心的なものと思っていたのですがね。あなたの自己中心的な部分に語りかけるとしましょう。仕事を引き受けるなら差し上げましょう。
Mmm.
賢者の意志。
Wow. That's tempting.
アルとウィンリーに話をさせてくれ。嘘をついて裏切りたくねえ。
いいでしょう。余計なことは喋らないよう同席させてもらいます。
I mean, obviously we're not gonna be doing this for him. But like, I don't know. What are they gonna say?
今のお前は人質状態だ。
どういうこと？冗談？
俺は人間兵器として仕事しろって上から命令されている。大量殺人に手を貸すことになるかもしれない。
そんなの断れば。やだ、私あんたたちの足かせになってる。泣かないよ。ごめん、あんたたちは元の体に戻りたいだけなのに。
作戦に協力すれば賢者の石がもらえる。
石って、でも石の材料は。
分かってる。
勝手にしなよ、もう。
I mean, no. So what else?
決まりだ。仕事受けるぜ。まずスカーの捜索からやらせてくれ。スカーはウィンリーの両親を殺した。
I find it very hard to believe that he'd just agree to this without some kind of other plan in place.
それとアルも一緒に連れてく。あいつあのなりだからスカーの人体破壊が効かねえんだ。
Wait, that's not true.
石ってたくさん
He dismantled Al
犠
before.
牲にして作られたんだ。
I guess Kimblee doesn't know that?
使うつもりはないよ。僕らは今真の練炭術に元の体に戻る可能性を探っているんだ。その練炭術使いの女の子が。
Yeah, okay.
じゃあスカー王と見せかけてその女の子を。
Appreciate it. They're just telling me this right now. I feel like I haven't had a lot to say in this episode. Sorry about that.
はい、ちょっとそこ詰めて。
ウィンリーさん、砦で待っていてください。遊びではないんですよ。
分かってます。でもオートメイルを変えたでしょ。もし作動不良とかあったら困るし。
That's nice.
ついていかないと。クベル
I
の
would think that's so suspicious if I was Kimblee, but
お前相変わらず仕事熱心だな。
いいでしょう。わかりました。同行許しましょう。
結構。
I'm curious to see, like, bro,
待ってるだけなんてもう嫌。
Marco is like kind of their connecting thing right now between Scar and them, but they're gonna, like, Kimblee's gonna attack Scar. They're all gonna get attacked. So what are we gonna do here? Okay, so how about that? How about the first homunculus? So it's Pride. This, you know, as for not having a lot to say this episode, it's probably because of that. It was such a bummer because that was one of the only things that I had spoiled for me about this show is that Selim is Pride. I don't know. I don't even remember where I heard that. I'm not gonna lie, but it is a bummer that this reveal was kind of ruined for me. Something's up with my internet. This is not loading for some reason. So yeah, it is definitely a bummer that reveal got kind of ruined for me. But other stuff happened. Winry's here now. It was pretty much as simple as wanting to get Ed fixed up so that he could work for Kimblee. But you know, it is also just the fact it's a power play. You know, showing that we literally have her right now, and so you can't be acting out. It's pretty like it's good to have Winry back because I like her a lot as a character, but yeah, we don't have a lot of room for screwing up here. It's funny to see Winry geek out about all of her automail stuff with this dude. He's really into his thing. I don't know. Did they get to show her the alligator thing? I can't remember, but I thought that was pretty cool. That like chainsaw arm that he had. And I don't know what's going on with this guy, Buccaneer. He's crushing on Winry. Let's relax, homie. The continuing beef that he's got with Ed is pretty funny though, and just him having like this, I mean, damn near girlfriend here, Winry. Is just another thing on top of that. It's pretty funny. It's cool to see Olivier trying to, you know, make sure that none of her men get caught up in all this, get caught in the blame. She's a good leader like that, making sure that it's just her that'll take the fall for all this if it does get out. I thought it was interesting that Selim, now that we know that it's Selim, let those guys go, and I guess it was just the timing. It was just that Riza had come to the house. I guess that's all it was. It was a coincidental timing there. So these guys got taken out, and I mean that's gonna help us because it's giving more information about what's going on in these tunnels. It's not a lot though. I mean, I don't know if these guys will have much to say that'll be helpful, possibly. What are they gonna say? That they got attacked by this shadow who was chopping our limbs off and all this crazy shit? Damn, Selim is crazy. He was really just mutilating bodies down here, and I'm not sure what it was that, like, why did they get spared? Is he just kind of like playing around with them? How come he didn't kill them all at once? He seems powerful enough to do so. So, I don't know. Because they've been down here a week. A whole week. I don't know. Maybe he's just been doing other stuff. Coming down, picking off a few more, and then leaving. Very odd. I mean, he's just a kid, right? So, the only appearance he'd really have to keep up is for his mom, and I guess maybe the staff that looks after him. I mean, he's an important kid in the, in the nation. He's the leader's son, so I guess people would be keeping tabs on him since they don't know about all this, but yeah. I mean, I don't know. I wonder who all knows about Selim being pride, because people know about sloth and envy and all the other homunculus, but do they know about pride as well? And I noticed that Selim said that he called the mother his stepmother, so that's interesting. Is that a translation thing? Because, I mean, if it's his stepmother, that would imply that Bradley is his real father, even though, I mean, they don't share physical characteristics, right? They pointed that out last time, that he's not Bradley's biological son. So, I mean, I guess my main question is that a translation thing? But also, because it could mean, like, adopted mother, it could be another, I feel like they wouldn't mess up that translation, though. Who would be his real mother, because they've got a father. Do they have someone they consider to be a mother? That's pretty interesting. Something to keep in mind. But, I mean, through all this, you see that pride seems to be pretty strong, stronger than all the rest. I mean, it looks like he can just kind of lurk in, and he's just got shadow power. Like, we don't really know anything about this other than it seems, like, really strong. I don't know. He says gluttony doesn't even compare. Like, that's a decent amount of power scaling there. You get the idea. Gluttony was pretty strong. He was blowing shit up like crazy. He was like an endless void. He was just like a black hole. He could just consume anything. So, I mean, where does that leave pride? We've seen the kind of damage he can do. And I guess since he's the oldest, that's why he's kind of in charge, because he seems to be in charge of Bradley as well. Like, that's so funny that he plays Bradley's kid, but he was kind of ordering around and threatening Bradley even a few episodes ago when talking about Bradley getting kind of too attached to humans. But yeah, sorry about that. Like, it's a reveal that I would have found to be pretty crazy if I hadn't already kind of known about it, but it is still pretty intriguing anyway. And I'm glad that Riza got let off the hook. I'm glad we didn't get another Hughes situation by her learning too much. That would have been bad, and that would have set Roy off a whole lot, I'm sure of it. It would have set me off. Would I have quit the show? I guess let's just say we're lucky he didn't do it. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, and then you got Kimblee tempting Ed with the Philosopher's Stone. Guys, we've been talking about this for so long. That is what they initially wanted to restore their bodies with. So, I mean, it's pretty powerful. We've seen that it can work to heal people, fixing up Kimblee's body and everything with the help of that old guy. So it's an option, but I mean, not really, because there was just no way that they were gonna go along with this and like murder a bunch of people for this stupid plan. Well, I don't know about stupid. It's a pretty intricate plan that's been going on for a long time, but like still, for this awful plan, they were not gonna just murder a bunch of people, become murderers for this. I mean, we see how they react to death like pretty much every time they learn about it. This was not an option, and so yeah, it's true that. I mean, I've been saying it for how long? You know what? That's the thing why I didn't have a lot to say this episode. This is basically everything that I've kind of predicted, is that we're going to look for Scar and Marco and May, and we're going to team up with them. That's their plan as well. That's what they want to do. Kimblee being involved is a problem, though. So it's kind of just, we're kind of just improvising here. We're going to have to figure it out when we figure it out. We're just going to have to show up, and then hope that, I don't know, hope that we can get a chance to talk it out, or maybe we do end up capturing them and then find a way to talk to them later. Like, I don't know. I'm really interested to get into this next one, because I just want to see this finally happen, because I've been wanting this team up, but it sounds like there might be some kind of battle first. And actually, looking at the next episode, it says conflict at Best Schule, something. So I don't know. Sorry I didn't have a whole lot to say this episode. It's just kind of what we expected, pretty much, right? And so I'm just kind of more interested in seeing how it all really plays out in the next one. So stay tuned for that. That'll be dropping probably within the next few days, and yeah, I'm really still enjoying this. So drop a like, drop a comment if you're excited for the next one. If there's anything that I missed, you know, how did you feel about this episode? Were you surprised by the reveal of Selim? I probably would have been, to be honest. I don't think I would have really picked up on that at all had it come to me naturally. And yeah, that's about it. So I'll see you in the next one. All right, take care and peace out.